You got a delicious deal on your hands. Enjoy the choice.
Good morning, Latinos for Trump. Good morning, Susan. How are you today? Lisa, good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, guys. Good morning, Kathy. Awesome, Susan. We need all the Hispanic leaders we can get. Awesome. San Antonio. Hey, Sandro. Yes, I missed your intellect. You asked some very difficult questions, Sandro. Susan, yeah, let's talk. After I do this, so here I am. I'm trying not to pay attention to all the mainstream media. They're trying to silence me. But let's forget about that. Let's talk about. So, the Cubans for Trump, the Cuban sisters, which I happen to know, and a bunch of other organizations pro-Trump will lead a multicultural coalition of Hispanic, Latino, African American, Jewish, and other support groups for 9/11 Make America Safe Again rally. Hillary has Parkinson's disease. I don't know. She has something. I was at a radio show yesterday, and it was a Christian radio show, and I told them that I'm not an anti-Hillary person, so I don't wish her bad. I don't wish bad to Hillary, but what I was saying is that in life, we're not going to be punished. Let me say that again. I lost you for a second. So in life, we're not going to be punished for our actions, but rather we're going to be punished by our actions. Which means that I don't think Hillary Clinton can handle all the bad things she's done. It's catching up to her. You know, there's a saying in Spanish, and I don't know how to translate that to English, but it says that la conciencia no es alcahueta de nadie. Meaning that consciousness, you can't lie to your consciousness, and your consciousness will one day will tell you, hey, yeah, karma, yeah, the same thing. Karma is powerful. I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's good to be good. And what I mean by that is that if I am good, actually my health will be better. Meaning that I need to be good to you, yes, yes, so that I'm healthy. Because it's bad to be bad. And it's bad to be bad for your health. You can see that if you see all the spiritual leaders, they look so alive, you know. Look at all Disneyland, all the witches, the witch of the West. Why do you think all witches always they look bad? Because they're bad, you know, and it's bad for their health. God is good. God is great, you know, and I always pray in the morning and I ask God to help me say what I have to say and to help me be what I have to be, and to help me understand what's needed of me. Well, even if she wins, I don't think she can handle it, guys. I think she's falling apart. I mean, even CNN, when they ask her the question about the generals, I think, the guy that said that she was the double standard. Did you guys see that clip? She doesn't look like she's all there. She looks a little redemption. It's good. She dedicated a book to Lucifer. You know, this Luciferian people, I don't know a lot about it, but I think Alex Jones talks a lot about Luciferian and the New World Order and all that, and all this ancient knowledge, and like I said, being good, it's good to be good, and if you're mean, if you're bad, you're going to be like the Senator Palpatine of Star Wars. Have you seen that? How he turns into really because he is playing both sides of the Jedi Council. So eventually that'll catch up to you, and you turn to the dark side. And she has been seduced by the dark side. And she's all right on the dark side. Yeah, what's up with that earpiece? I need one of those. I need one of those because I always say stupid stuff. And then I can't remember things. So if I have one of those things, then I can have my wife. My wife taught me English, so I can have her say, hey, you said this wrong, you said that.
Now it's not pretty, Chica.
Yes, God's stronger.
No. You don't play something else.
They say that in the end,
Play something else.
truth and reason will prevail. And what's up, Tito? What's up, pal? Call me. Hey, guys, my brother Tito is on the chat. And as you guys know, my brother Tito is a Donald Trump supporter in the closet. Okay? He just does not want to go public with his support. So give him some love. Please send him some love to my brother Tito. May he have the strength and to come out and just go for it, Tito. The thing is that, guys, in our countries, we have traditionally been indoctrinated to go to the left. And actually, it's almost like a sin to want to think for yourself. And there's no individual rights respect. Anybody that starts thinking for themselves, look at me. I started thinking for myself, and the media, it's like after me. They're trying to scare me with their tactics. They're going after my past records, and they're finding things. I'm a businessman. I sued people. People sued me. I went bankrupt. I made money. I lost money. And they're trying to say that, I sold a stolen bike to an old lady, and I'm a bad person. So even the Donald Trump campaign is scared, like, oh, we don't know what's going on here. But what I'm telling everybody on both sides here, this is what a Mexican American looks like. If you bring somebody from Mexico, they become legal, they do all this is what you get on the other side, me. And people are scared. Of course we're going to have problems. We don't even know the freaking language, It took me years to learn the language. It took me years to learn the rules. It took me years to I'm still learning every day. I am the enemy to them. Well, the generational, the mentality of the state, my comments, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my comments that I did about taco trucks in every corner. Everybody knows that what I meant to say is that when you over-regulate the small businesses in America, what you get is this flea market commerce approach where people go to a cash world, a non-licensed commerce system that you cannot regulate. In 2008, when the recession exploded here, and you had all these people that had a lot of money, and then all of a sudden, they pulled the rug from underneath. That's when eBay went, remember eBay? Everybody was selling everything. They were selling their shoes and their underwear on the net, on the internet. Craigslist. And then a lot of sites came. People were doing garage sales. People were trying to survive. Give me one little second. Since I'm left to my brother Tito, I'm going to get I think my dog wants to go out. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, Renee, what's up? Okay, so guys, here's Renee. You remember the underwear on eBay? Everybody was selling everything. Guys, that's what happens. When Obama took office, he introduced about 40,000 new laws. We were breaking the law without even knowing. See, in the 80s, kids of 20-year-old kids, 98% of them had driver's license. Right now, only 50% of them have driver's license. Because there's so many regulations. And the kids don't have a job. People would rather not pay a lot of people have tickets, they don't have money to pay, so they drive without a driver's license. I was one of them for about 6 months, almost a year. So, what's up, Roger from Missouri? So, guys, Renee and Ileana and Cubans for Trump are putting the biggest event for Hispanics with African American, Jewish. It's a multicultural coalition event in Miami. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be talking about making America safe again. And they happen to choose the 9/11, which is Sunday. Let's support these guys. If you can go to Miami, I'm going to try to go. My wife wants to go. I haven't been in Miami for a while. Actually, I haven't been in Miami. I was in Tampa one time, but then I ran out of money, so I haven't been anywhere for the last 10 years. But this is a good opportunity to go up there. So if you guys will have me there, Renee, I'm flying Friday, and I'll take my Latinos for Trump sign, and we'll just show the world that we are together. That we, the people, that the silent majority has waken up. And they want their country back. Susan, it's too far. No, when you get on the airplane, you're just there. That's it. But anyway, let's help Renee. Oh, Texas is going to be representing there. I would love to go because I don't know how many people from California are going to be there. But since Florida is a swing state, we need to help them because we cannot lose Florida. We have to win Florida. California, maybe we can lose, but we cannot lose Florida. Well, Cubans for Trump. See, Ariel. What's up, Ariel? You're from Cuba. You're from Cuba. You're from Florida, Ariel. Because so yeah, so check this out, guys. I'm thinking and going into business and doing a franchise for taco trucks on every corner. So you can see that America is already being great for me again. Awesome, Ariel. Awesome. Okay, we're there. If you guys will have us, me and my wife will fly over there. The only thing I warn you, the media is not very happy with me right now because of the taco truck. The taco truck comments. But you know what, guys? I have had people from Australia, from Germany. Everybody wants to know why is people so freaking sensitive. I mean, they just go nuts. We can't even speak now. I said taco trucks on every corner, and what is that like a? Wow. They give me so much power. I try to say that when you regulate, and you know that if we continue that route, if you guys go down to Mexico City right now, there is a taco stand on every corner. Because what happens is it's so expensive to have your own business in Mexico or in third world countries. But people have to eat. Some areas here in California and in Oakland, people start cooking in their houses and they're selling without permits. I know someone that sells food at their house in their garage, and really good food sometimes. But it's not good for business either, because then you have the restaurants that go out of business because you have this little business. It's a problem, guys. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that this month and the next month, pressure starts building up. And this is where the men separate from the boys. So if we are truly for Donald Trump, we need to start showing it with actions. It's not enough just talking about it. We need to do something. You know, talking about it is good, but we need to show it with actions. Let's, this invitation, go to the page for Cubans for Donald Trump and leave a message. Action, guys. The key word is action. I'm gonna post their flyer in my page. Send it so that flyer goes everywhere. So everybody and their mama knows that on 9/11 we're gonna show that our efforts to make America safe again are working, and that we're 100% behind Donald Trump and his policies. And like I told you, there is tension on both sides right now. There is a lot of resistance. The media is going to start attacking you guys. The media is going to start trying to divide us. What's up, Mark? What's up, Ramon? What's up, Kuram? So can you imagine this event in Florida and everybody, there's representation from California, there's representation from Texas, New Mexico. We need to hit New Mexico. New Mexico is our baby, guys. Saludos, Sergio. Morning, Susan. So how awesome is that? They can't go against us because the good in us, and like I told you, being good is good. I'm good just because it's good. Because I was already bad and I know the results of being bad. And I think Hillary Clinton knows the results of being bad. And that's why she's coughing more than my dog sometimes. She's just choking on her own lies. She is, karma is starting to charge back on her actions. Oh, Ramon, the taco truck. You know, if you look at one of my videos, Ramon, what I meant to say is that when you overregulate commerce, people end up having taco trucks or flea market, swap meet businesses, and it's not fair for businesses. It's not fair for everybody. So that's what I meant to say. And it's that, Ramon, it's not just one article. There is thousands of articles and there's thousands of people that are talking about that, taco trucks on every corner. I think the hashtag, it's more like $1 million now. Taco trucks on every corner hashtag. So Donald Trump, directly or indirectly, is already creating jobs, because I think that the taco trucks have been their businesses up. Now all of a sudden, all taco trucks everywhere are starting to pop up, and they're feeling that they're part of this. See, this is a good thing. It's part of to initiate this conversation. maybe it came the wrong way. I used a very poor choice of words to describe what I was trying to say. But in my defense, yes, Ramon, that's what I was trying to say. And then you can't regulate it because they're not going to pay taxes. It forces to go into a cash world society. And eBay, you have Craigslist, and then when that happens, there is so much more that goes with it because Craigslist now it's not just about selling stuff. Now there's this crime that goes there because there's no regulation. Remember, there was people being killed. Why do you think Uber is so damn good right now? Because the taxis are being overregulated. And now anybody can have a taxi cab just by being an Uber driver or Lyft Me or all kinds of stuff that are popping up because the normal way of commerce, it's going away. They're taking it away from our hands. In my country, a lot of people get rides. Give me a ride. Remember, people used to say, "Oh, the ride. This was a time to get a ride," because there wasn't enough cars. And well, pretty soon we're gonna start asking for a ride. I don't know how many of you out there, but it's harder and harder to have a car. A lot of people don't have a job. They can't pay a car payment. Yes, Uber is destroyed. And you know what? Uber is the product of a regulated industry. I went to Vegas the other day to see Miriam Winchester, which is one of the followers of Donald Trump, Hispanics from the get-go. And the taxi cabs, usually they were happier because, business was good. And I tipped my taxi driver. He was so happy. I'm like, oh, shoot. Because he told me, Marco, and then the taxi broke. They had to send another taxi because they're not doing maintenance to the taxis. They don't have money to maintenance the freaking taxis. So be careful next time you get into a taxi. Make sure it's a good one. Yeah, rent is very high. There is no funding to get new loans, to get buyers into new houses. So basically, the small business, the middle class, it's going away. And now we have the super rich. That's one thing that Bernie Sanders was right about. Bernie Sanders, the top 10% of the 1% control the bottom 90%. And so on. He was right about that. I'm always forever going to be known as the Taco Truck Man. And but I was talking on the radio yesterday, and the guy told me, Marco, they tried to silence you. They tried